Okay. So there's one more terminology in testing of hypothesis that is called critical value. Okay. Critical value, it can be also called significant value. What it is that value of the test statistic which separates the rejection region from acceptance region. All this terminology you will understand. Don't worry. First, let's see the definitions of the terminology, then go into the details. Okay, the value of test statistic that separates critical region. There's something called critical region. Okay, or rejection that separates rejection region from acceptance region. Okay, that would be called, what's it called? Critical value or significant value is called critical value. Okay, let's see about what exactly is critical value. Before going to the details of the definitions that I have given, let me write the working rule or procedure, then talk about remaining things for testing of hypothesis. The procedure or working rule. Okay, working rule for testing of hypothesis. Procedure for testing of hypothesis. Okay, what's that? How do I proceed? Just see here. First step would be setup. First step would be setup, not shut up. It is setup. Setup. Null hypothesis. Okay, H0. It is H0. Do remember it. H0. How do I set it up? As I have made a mention, something like example, I will write here. Mu is equal to mu naught, I will say. Okay, second step is set up alternate hypothesis. Set up alternate hypothesis. Okay, H1. How will I set it up? Please see here. Please observe here. Mu naught, alternate is contradicting to H1, right? Mu not equal to mu naught is 1. Mu greater than mu naught is another one. Mu less than mu naught is another one. I'll say this to be TTT, two-tail test. RTT, right tail test. This to be left tail test. I'll talk about it. Don't worry. We are very near to the explanation. Now, I'll consider a level of significance, guys. Now, select an appropriate level of significance. It will be given in the question. Otherwise, you'll be selecting appropriate level of significance. Okay, select a appropriate level of significance. Okay, alpha. Usually, if nothing is being given, usually it is 5%. Okay, yeah, right. Now, 4. Compute the test statistic. Compute the test statistic. Okay, whatever is the test statistic I have chosen, that I'll be computing. Fifth step, I'll be concluding. I'll be concluding in the fifth step. What I will conclude, how I will conclude is, if zcal, if something like calculated value, if zcal is less than z alpha, what I will do is we accept H naught if Z cal greater than Z alpha, reject H naught. Reject H naught means what? This implies accept H1. That's your alternate hypothesis. That's how I will do it. Okay. Once I'm done with the procedure, please see here, guys. I'll come back to the procedure once again. Please see here. First thing is I've set alternate hypothesis, a null hypothesis. Of course, in terms of the parameters only. What are parameters? Parameters are the population terminology, the mean, variance, and standard deviation. Whatever is being given to me, that only I will set it up as null hypothesis. Now, coming to alternate hypothesis, I'll be contradicting it using one of the three. How I will contradict? See here, mu not equal to. Suppose if I have contradicted saying, see, I will write here. I'll explain here what exactly all those things are because it's like Greek and Latin, right? So what I will do, if H1 is mu not equal to mu naught. Okay. Then what I will do, what is my alpha? What is alpha? I will see. If alpha is 5%, what I will do is, two-tailed I said, na. That means what? My reject, see, alpha I will split it to half. 5% half would be what? 5% half would be what? 0.025. Okay. So what I will do here, this would be 0.025. This also would be 0.025. What I will do is, once I fixed my alpha, my critical region or rejection region, if it is a two-tailed tester, I'll have on both the sides. You can see clearly they are like tails. Okay. So I have on both the sides my critical region, guys. What is critical region? The rejection region. Okay. This little part is rejection region. This little part is rejection region. Suppose if I'm using the test statistic Z. Okay, I know the formula. Of course, I'll reconstruct the formula once again. If I have calculated Z value and if this Z calculated value, Z alpha is there, na? Z alpha is what? Z at 0.025. Okay, I'll be taking it from the table. You'll have it in the table, guys. I'll tell you how to see it. Okay, so suppose if I have Z alpha to be, this value I'll be having it to be 1.96 Z alpha. Now Z calculated, I have got it to be 1.85 or something. Z calculator is less than Z tabulated or Z alpha, na? So what I will do, I'll accept H naught. For which what was needed, alternate hypothesis was needed. Alternate hypothesis has decided things. What it has done, alternate hypothesis not equal to means what? I've split my critical region to both sides. Okay, if I tell about right tail, probably you'll get some more idea. If H1 is something like mu greater than mu naught if I have, that means what? If alpha is equal to 5%, that means what? 95% confidence I'll be telling the answer. That's a different thing. Just see here. Right tailed I said na. So my critical region would be towards the right. 0.05 would be towards the right. This whole thing is my acceptance region. So this would be Z at 0.05. Again, I'll be calculating Z cal using the formula. Right? Once Z cal is less than Z at 0.05, it falls in acceptance region. Otherwise, it goes to above 0.05 area if I have, it falls in rejection region. When it is right-tailed, I'll be looking at rejection region like this. If it is left-tailed, please see here, I think now it should be obvious partially. The rejection region would be towards the left. Okay. Anything towards the left would be in rejection region. So, Z cal less than Z 0.05. Alpha by default will be 5%. If it is being given, that only you will choose. If nothing is being given, 5% you. Z cal is less than Z 0.05. It falls in rejection region. So what I'll be doing? I'll be rejecting H naught and accepting H naught. Okay. Like that, I will look at things. Okay. more clearly you will understand when we are doing a problem. There are some more important things which I'll do. Again, the introductory things or the terminology part, which I'll do in the next video.